if you have an achievement mindset, you're continually looking to the future. You're not really spending much time in the present moment. You're not spending much time being grateful for what you've already got. You're always preoccupied with what's next. And obviously, nobody knows what's next. So if you're living your life in a way that isn't aligned with the truth, there's going to be some issues there. Hello guys, this is going to be the first video out of 3 about the achiever mindset. So I've already recorded the part 2 and part 3 for this series, but I realized I didn't fully explain what the achiever mindset is, and so that's what we're going to be diving into in this episode. And I think it's an important thing we talk about because almost everyone has this achiever mindset. Everyone wants to achieve something in life. Everyone has a goal that they're looking to get to. And although that seems like that's just a normal and perfectly fine thing, there are actually problems with this type of mindset. There are issues with continually chasing after goals and always trying to reach for achievements, but nobody talks about it. So in this video, I'm going to be telling you what the achiever mindset is, how it works, and a little bit about how to overcome it, but I'll be delving into that in the future episodes. So yeah, let's dive in. Okay, so what is the achiever mindset? The achiever mindset is a way of thinking where your priorities are mostly based around achievements and goals. So that doesn't really sound like a bad thing, and in fact it sounds normal. It sounds like the way that most people think, but it's not. There's people who don't really set any goals, and there's also people who have passed the mindset of feeling like they need to set goals. So the reason why this is a really important topic is because you can get trapped thinking that you need to keep chasing and chasing and chasing after goals and achievements, and it really doesn't stop. So a great example would be in business. So if you set a goal that you want to make a business that runs itself, and then you're financially free, that sounds like a great goal. But the problem is the whole time when you're trying to achieve that goal, you're not focused at all on the present moment, and you're not focused at all at what's going on like right now. You're always preoccupied with where you want to be in the future and what you want to have. And again, it doesn't sound like a bad thing, but once you achieve that thing, you realize that it's not over. You're still here. You still got stuff to do. You still got things to worry about. So before you end up reaching your goals and achievements, I would advise you to think very clearly about what it is you want to do and why it is you want to do that. So let me preface this entire conversation by explaining why I'm even delving into this topic. So when I was meditating 2 days ago, I realized I have all these worries and all these aspirations, and I'm so concerned about how I'm going to secure myself in the future. And then I bumped into myself. It was literally like I bumped into myself because I realized, wait a minute, I am here right now. Why am I so worried about what I'm going to do in the future and what I'm going to achieve in the future when I can just be here right now and focus on what I am doing right now? And the reason I say that is because I realize there's nowhere to go. If I run around and I achieve different things, I'm not really getting anywhere. So it's a counterintuitive move, but essentially you can realize that right now you are actually where you need to be. So you don't really need to be worrying about any achievements. And what do you need to achieve anyway? There's no need for you to be chasing after any achievements in life. Everything in your life is perfect as it is. I still don't feel like I explained it very well. This achiever mindset, but it's hard to explain it because we're so accustomed to running after things and chasing after things, but there's more to life than that, and nobody really tells you that. Nobody wants you to know that as well, because if you stop, then a lot of things won't really be running. So you probably might have a bunch of questions such as, why would I want to drop this achiever mindset? What is beyond the achiever mindset? And I will address some of those questions in the future, but let me briefly go over it for you. So the problem, the core problem with the achiever mindset is it's not aligned with the truth. And the truth is what is real and what is present. If you have an achievement mindset, you're continually looking to the future. You're not really spending much time in the present moment. You're not spending much time being grateful for what you've already got. You're always preoccupied with what's next. And obviously, nobody knows what's next. So if you're living your life in a way that isn't aligned with the truth, there's going to be some issues there. And we see that because we're continually chasing these achievements, but we're always still sad and we're not happy, we're not fulfilled. So that should really tell you quite a lot. So that's the main problem with the achievement mindset. You get trapped. You think that you're making progress, but you're really not, because you're still not fulfilled. Even with all the achievements you get, on the surface it's nice, but you're still in the same place really. So you really need to go inside and deal with what's in there instead of trying to reach out for external achievements. And that's really how you begin to overcome and how you begin to reach beyond the achievement mindset. So it's not an easy task at all. Like, it's much easier said than done. And no matter what you do, you're still gonna have these urges to reach out and to get somewhere in life, because if you don't, then you're gonna be a radically different person. And I touched on that on the future episodes as well. So stay tuned for that. Excuse me, that wasn't very pleasant, was it? But we'll keep going. So you may be wondering, what else is there? If there's this achievement mindset, you may be wondering, what other types of mindsets are there? So I'm going to put on the screen right now the different mindsets that we all can go through. It's not exact, because obviously we're all different, so we all have different pathways in life, and we all start off differently with different parents. Our parents have different beliefs and ideas, and that gets instilled into us. But before you have the achievement mindset, you're most likely going to be in a conformist mindset. So you're just following what everyone else does. You're not too focused on achieving anything for yourself. You're just, you're just going by, you're settling, and you're just trying to survive really. After that, you start to realize that you want to be unique, and that's when you enter the expert mindset. So you value knowledge, you value learning, and you want to become an expert, or you just want to know the truth, but you're still preoccupied with so many other things, so the truth isn't at the top of your priorities. After that is when you enter the achiever phase. So for a lot of people, that could be going into university, starting a business, all these things. When you start to have lofty goals and visions, and people get capped there, they don't progress. So in someone's life, they might start off going from school, and they're in a they're in a group and they conform to everything that group does, and then they start to elevate themselves and become an individual, but they're still not really trying to get anything. But they start to see that there's more to life than just following the group and being a sheep. And then after that, you can start to realize, okay, I want to actually start to achieve some things in life. So you start to do some self-help stuff. You start to work towards a business. And then people cap out there. They start a family, and that's it. They stop. They think they can't progress themselves anymore. But what you need to realize is there's quite a lot more beyond the achiever mindset. And in order to progress past the achiever mindset, you need to drop your desire to have all these different things. So this coincides with being a person, this coincides with dropping material desires as well. So if you're in life searching for much, searching for all these material desires, you're running around in a circle, because obviously things that are material are not going to fulfill you in any way, shape or form. And it's the same thing with achievements. So a lot of people are starting to become aware that running after material desires is a waste of time, but it's the same thing for achievements too. So then what is a past the achiever mindset? Well, that's another thing I talk about in one of the future episodes that I've already made. But for a brief overview, past the achiever mindset is being present and being one with the truth. And obviously, as I said, the truth is what's real. Achievements are projections that you're trying to reach in the future, so they're not true, not in the present moment at least. So you have to switch the way you're thinking and realign yourself with what is actually happening right now. That is the first way and the best way to make a leap from the achiever mindset to what is beyond that. So we'll be diving into more of that in the future. So stay tuned and take care. Yo! So before I wrap up part 1, I just really want to drill home the truth. I want you to understand what I'm saying and take what I'm saying right now literally. So right now in this moment, you have nowhere to be and you have nowhere to go and you have nothing to do. It might sound like I'm lying to you, but there's nowhere for you to go. It's hard for me to put it in a way that can gel well with you if you're in the achievement mindset, because you're instantly going to think that I have so many things I need to achieve in order to set myself up. But in a sense that is true, but you really need to recognize that that's also an illusion. You don't have anything to do in life. And reconciling that fact with survival is very difficult. And that's why this is a problem. But it's still something you need to know. And it will help you a lot as well if you can recognize that. In actuality, I'm chasing after all of these things, but I don't actually need to be. You can readjust yourself and realign yourself and just start to accept the fact that everything that is happening right now is happening perfectly in perfect timing, because it's happening right now. That's why. There's no need to be so worried about what's going to happen. You just need to take a step back sometimes and just allow yourself to be present. Just take everything I said there literally and just try to apply that to yourself. I'm trying to apply it to my life more and just be present and shift my focus more to what's happening right now. Because I'm telling you, most of the day, I'm thinking about how I'm going to sort out something in the future, how I'm going to prevent something from happening, how I'm going to succeed at something. And it's actually quite draining, but you don't realize that you're doing it. So sometimes just take a breather, just relax and settle into the present moment and allow yourself to recognize that everything that's happening right now is happening in perfect timing. And just be happy with that, because we need to spend more time with ourselves and spend more time being happy. Even if you're not truly happy, if you encourage yourself and lift yourself up, it's better than allowing yourself to be down in the dumps, because it's not good for your mind state. So hopefully this video helped you a little bit. If it did, then check out part 2 and part 3, where I'll be diving more into the achievement mindset and some actual exercises you can do to break yourself out of the achievement mindset. So have a blessed day. See you later.
You